Do you want a cheap and easy way to keep what you do on the internet anonymous and secure? Try ProXPN. For $6.25 a month, you can safely surf the web anywhere in the world. Do you travel a lot? With ProXPN, you can even get on websites such as YouTube and Netflix that are blocked in some countries. Devices currently supported with premium membership are Windows, Mac, Linux, iOS, and Android. ProXPN, keeping you anonymous since 2009. Try today. Link in the description below.
YouTube, today we have another item that I bought. It was supposed to come with the original box. I think they put the original box inside of here. If they didn't, I will be messaging them. And it was a bidding, not really a bidding war, but usually these go for $20 to $30, $35, sometimes $40. With the box, it goes for $40 usually, sometimes $35. You know, it fluctuates on eBay. This one was up for auction for $4.99, and I waited for 2 days before it ended and bid the $4.99, and then had a max bid of $7.50. For whatever reason, I didn't make it $8. And the last 5 minutes, one other guy bidded, and then my max bid went, and then he didn't bid again. So obviously he didn't want it that badly. But yeah, I was shocked to see that it had the box. Let's see if it actually has the box right now. With things like this from this company, you want to keep the box because it makes a big deal. There are boxes from this company for certain devices that they sell that increase the value $30, $50, $100. Even sometimes you'll see the boxes being sold by themselves for $100, if you can believe it. For a piece of cardboard that has an image printed on it that I could easily just go onto eBay, talk to one of my manufacturing allies, friends, what have you, whatever you want to call them, and get one of these printed up for about $5 because you can give them the cardboard. Oh baby, it did. And I noticed that my light changed to blue. The auto white balance kicked off and switched the tint to blue. I will have to brighten the image in iMovie, so if you see any grain or whatever, that's why. I'm still not used to this camera, even though I use it a lot. It takes me a while to get used to new cameras. And yeah, the box looks to be in immaculate condition like the Virgin Mary. Yeah, here it is. Boom! It is the Apple Genuine Magic Mouse. I think it was called Magic Mouse. I think that's what it was called. It's the wireless version. It's the Bluetooth edition. They have the wired version, which has, I think, a laser. And then they have an older edition, which has the ball instead of the laser. Oh, God, I don't miss those. I do not miss those. As the Apple logo. And it says, click, single button looks, multi-button charm. Roll, 360 degrees of fingertip freedom. Squeeze, press the sides to see the sights. Scroll, up, down, left, right, all in one hand. And laser, greater precision on more surfaces. Yes. This came out, I think, 2007, 2006, somewhere around there. And a lot of people were taken aback by it. They were shocked because there aren't two clicky buttons on the left and right. And I've used one of these before, and I cannot remember where I used it. If it was in high school, middle school, or college, I don't remember. And I was thrown away by I'm like, how do you do this? And it's like there's a side button, and I'm like, whoa. And these are really good. They're actually cheap now. I think it can work with 1 or 2 AA batteries, which is weird, and I think that's very innovative. Apple is very innovative most of the time. And I'm glad it came with a box, because this box makes the difference. Oh my God, it comes with everything. This guy is like me. He keeps the boxes and manuals and everything. And he didn't even open the manual from what I can tell. Oh my God, yes! Yeah, baby, yeah! Look at that. It is sexy. And I will wipe it off, because I don't want other people's dead spermy hands and semen-y warped buttons and shove their hands up their girlfriend's butt or their girlfriend diddling them, you know, and touching the mouse. Even though I probably would be okay with a girl doing that and then touching the mouse if she was a trap. Anyway, yeah, let me go wipe this off because I don't know where this has been. And then I'll get back and we'll see what happens. I am back. One thing to know about this is that putting the batteries in is kind of difficult, but not too much. Like, too much difficulty. And it's weird because when you try to, like, this part right here turns the mouse on and off. And you flick it down and the lasers reveal and then you get a green beeping light. But also you'll hear this. Because the mouse is so cool that it clicks from the bottom and top with even a tiny bit of pressure. And I did read there were some issues where since it's heat sensitive, you can't do like 2-finger, but I'll test it out and make sure that's all true and whatnot. And if it's not, then I'll get used to it. I'll have to keep like a middle finger up or this finger up or whatever. And I did read that the scroll ball, if it gets any kind of dirt, which it will because dead skin and stuff piles up. This wasn't too dirty, by the way. Just a little bit of dead skin, and I washed my hands and everything afterward. And if it gets any kind of dirt buildup, which it will stop working. So then you have to like clean it or something, take it out. I don't know how. And this says designed by Apple in California, assembled in Malaysia, model number A1197. Sounds like a Mac Mini model number. 3 VDC agency approvals inside. And sidebars, which are really, really cool, but really stiff. They've always been that way. And this thing looks pretty clean. It looks like the guy respected it for the most part, and that's great. I mean, I got a killing on it for as cheap as I got it for. And I got some other stuff coming from sponsors and from what I've bought in the last 2 or 3 days. And I can't wait to review that stuff too, because some of it's going to be a nostalgia attack for the people that were here from the very beginning. In the beginning, horror reviews reviewed the mysteries of the earth. And anyway, I'm going to flick this. And it's kind of hard to get this to flick. You got to apply a certain amount of pressure. And anytime the laser detects light coming into it, that green light comes on. I can see why they stopped making these. There we go. And there's the light. It's looking for motion detection. See, boom, boom, boom. That's kind of cool. I'm going to sync this up to my Mac Minis, because I have 2 of them. And the thing about the Mac Minis is that they have 4 ports on the back, 4 USB ports. If you have a keyboard and a mouse, which most people do, then you got only 2 ports left. If you have a portable DVD player that plugs in via USB, most of them take 2 USB ports, and then you have no port left. So what if you're editing and you want to watch a movie while it's exporting? Well, you really can't, because you have to have the flash drive files in there, or the SD card files, which SD card is its own slot. But like the flash drives, I mean, if you edit via flash drive, which some people still do because they don't have enough money for an external hard drive or something like that, an additional one, then you're going to need an extra port. So why not use a Bluetooth mouse, and maybe I'm eventually going to get a Bluetooth keyboard so I can have 4 open ports, and then, you can save yourself a lot of headache. You can have your DVD player and 2 flash drives, or 4 flash drives, or whatever else you'd use on your computer. I don't know what other attachments people would use besides flash drives and DVD players and mice and keyboards. But, there are other things. I guess I have fans too, the little fans. So this will free up another spot, and then all I have is my wireless keyboard that I need to get a Bluetooth keyboard, and then I'll be good. So, let's test it out. Okay, so what happens is the second that this is turned on, you can see it's green. That means it's turned on all the way, it's connected. It'll flash. That flash is it sending out a Bluetooth signal. And you have to go to the Bluetooth on your Mac or computer. These work with Windows, I assume, as well, because they're usually backward compatible. And it'll pop up with whatever you name it. And I got to find out how to change the name, because this says Sleg's Mouse. That's pretty cool. And it gives you a battery indicator for the battery power. I have the cheap Dollar Tree batteries in here that'll last like maybe 5 or 6 days if I'm lucky. I put them on my Game Boy before back a long time ago, and they only lasted 10 seconds. Yeah, 10 seconds. Anyway, and then other than that, it works fine. I've got to see if I can change the sensitivity of it, because you can tell it's kind of laggy. See the lag? A slight after image. And look, my Logitech mouse is moving pretty fine. No lag at all. Really fast, really sensitive. And then this mouse is like really... But then again, it could be a product of the times. Let me see how you... I want to see what people were talking about, it being difficult to left or right click. What? Hang on. So when I do right click on this, it brings it up. What about, why is it, oh. What if I do this? What does that do? I'm trying to see how I can bring up, what if I... This is left clicking for both, even though I have it right clicked. That's interesting. Maybe I gotta set the mouse preferences. Is that the Bluetooth preferences? Yes, it is. Okay, so I gotta see if I can speed up the mouse. But you can't have two mice controlling at once, which I don't know. Maybe you like have you're an audio guy and you have the editor next to you, and then he can have a mouse and you can have a mouse, and you know, see, like, you can't move them both at the same time because it'll pull against each other. But you can have like an editor, instead of having them share the mouse, you can have your own mouse, which I guess is cool. You're an audio guy and then the video editor, and you're like, how do I sync this up properly? Okay, here we go, the mouse. Oh, here we go. Primary button, secondary button. That's cool. Okay, how about this? What happens when I do that? Yes, there we go. So all you have to do is go into settings. I don't know how clear the image is. I'll go through it again if I can get it to be darker. There we go. I didn't know that I had it overexposed. But yeah, what you do is you go to your Bluetooth settings. Usually it'll be system preferences. You click that. This menu will pop up right here. If you have Bluetooth on your Mac, if it's not old enough, like if it's not like from 2004 and beyond, Bluetooth is usually right here. Don't know if you can see it, that little symbol. You click it. Turn your mouse on, flick the bottom of it, open the laser eye, let it beep, and then it'll pop up with Mac mouse or Slegs mouse or whatever you choose to call it. Then you'll hit connect. I don't know how to change the name of it. Yeah, then you'll hit, there we go, rename. There you go. You right click it, you can rename it. I'm going to change it to Ross's mouse. Someone steals your Mac mouse and then they turn it on elsewhere and it connects, you know that they're in the area. Or they have a mouse and it's called Ross's mouse and you're like, hey, that's mine, give it back, you stole it, B. But then you do that, you connect it, and then you go back, these little dots up here, I know it's pretty hard to see, these 9 little dots, then you go to mouse, which is right next to keyboard and trackpad, you click that, and then you can customize what the middle, like all the buttons do, which I think is pretty effing cool. You can make the scroller ball a primary button or a secondary. Oh my god. Mission control, show apps window, show desktop, show app switcher, dashboard, spotlight, other, button 3. I don't know what that is. It says it's off right now, and that's really dumb. You can do track speed. Oh, so this is the fastest. So this, yeah, I think they said it's like 1,000 or 1,400 DPI, which is pretty slow by today's standards. This is as fast as it can go. So it is for like people from that time period where computers were generally slower. Let me see, scrolling fast. Double click fast. Okay. How about slow? Slowing it down. Oh my god. Look at how slow mode goes. I'm moving it at a regular speed. Oh my god. So I do like my Logitech speed more, but this isn't too bad. And I do tend to, when I edit, I tend to go really fast, faster than I should. So maybe I'll get used to it. I hope I do. I need to work at a slower pace when it comes to editing. Going to, how about eBay? Yep. eBay. Now I'm really curious because I need to type something in so I can scroll down from here. Alright, so it is scrolling. It scrolls really fast. Good God, really, really fast. Really fast. Look at that. That's faster than here's the Mac mouse with scrolling really fast, and here's my mouse, and my mouse has the full speed. The Mac mouse I can definitely tell scrolls a lot faster. Like, just look again. Top, bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom, and then I don't even get halfway. I have to do it 3 times with my Logitech mouse. Top, bottom, top, bottom. I'm a bottom. Anyway, damn, that's fast. But so it does scroll on its own. I don't know why it says the button's off, and the side buttons appear to be off as well. I'm going to make these. What is the app switch? How about the dashboard? What if I do? So what do I do? Do I press them together? I don't know what to do with these sides. Usually at my... It's clicking, but it's not doing anything. How about... I don't know what Spotlight is. What does that do? Oh, there we go, Spotlight. Now it's popping up. Let me exit out of eBay for a second. That's cool. Now, what is the... Why wouldn't it take me to the dashboard? That would be... Maybe I don't have it. Spotlight. What about app switcher? Ooh, daddy! So you have to press both of them at the same time. And someone said that these were heat detective mice. They're not. They click. And this was, like, I looked it up on YouTube and they said this is heat detection. No, it's not. It actually feels very professional. And I do like the added bonus of having the two side buttons to open up something, which I think is great. And you won't accidentally ever hit them. I mean, because it's in the middle. So, mission control. Come on, open up something that I would really use. Show apps window. What about this? Oh, so it only shows the app. That's pretty cool. I need something more useful. Show desktop. Ooh, okay, that's cool. It moves everything out. That might be something I use, because when you edit, I always go back to the desktop, I move stuff around, I delete, and then I go back to my editor. Now, how about other? Can I... Other? Okay, there we go. Can I kind of want to... Messages? No. What would I do? Voiceover, editor, blah, blah, blah. I want to go to my Launchpad. That's what I want it to bring it up, because that would be really convenient, but it's not. What is button 4? Nothing that I can see. Anyway, it works, and I think it was worth every $7 and what, 49 cents or $7.50 that I spent on it. Great mouse. It does hurt your fingers after a while because it's an older design. It's a sleek design, but it's definitely worth it if you can get it for that cheap with the original box and manual and the egg holder. Definitely worth it. It looks like a freaking egg. I love this mouse. It's amazing. It's professional. It looks professional. Even though it's like what, 12 years old. It looks professional. So definitely buy one if you can find one for cheap. And subscribe, like, and share to stay updated with new history and reviews videos.